Hey guys, it's your buddy Wolfie, and today I'm going to be talking about something that's a little different from what I've been talking about before. So, as most of you guys know, who are watching this, probably at least, Splatoon 3 is coming out the 9th of September of this year, 2022. And I'm honestly excited, and multiple people, well, more than multiple, a lot of people are excited for this. I mean, I would be too. They're making a new game. And despite what people say, Splatoon 2, in my opinion, I liked it more than Splatoon 1. That's just my opinion. Other people can disagree. I don't really care. But I'm going to be covering some of the critique about Splatoon 3 in this video. So, yeah. The biggest critique, in my opinion, that's widely spread about the Splatoon 3 is it's too similar to Splatoon 1. Oh my god. What do people expect? It's the same game. It's just a sequel or maybe a prequel. It's the same fandom, so it's gonna be similar to Splatoon 2 and 1. And it's not as though we don't get any new things whatsoever. If we got the same stuff but with different hairstyles and different brands, then I'd understand these people's arguments. But we don't know anything. Like I said, I'd understand if it was the exact same thing, like Salmon Run and League, but with new brands. I would get the fans, annoyance. But the whole argument of it's too similar is really freaking annoying in my opinion because the game hasn't even come out yet, y'all. Seriously. I mean, I get it. If you're spending your money on something, you want it to be what you want it to be. So I understand where the complaint is coming from. So I'm not going to say, hey guys, be grateful. But I'm going to say that you don't know anything about it. And before you bought it, you knew that you didn't know much about it. So you're kind of working with what you're working with. Like, don't say there's nothing new about it if you don't even know. Splatoon Twitter is posting oh so much, and they're not going to tell you everything about the game. They want you to experience the game for yourself. And you might be wondering, nobody's gonna nobody's gonna buy Splatoon 3, so what's the point of buying it if nobody's gonna buy it because it's being advertised poorly? People said the same thing about Splatoon 2, yet there are plenty of people who play that. Matter of fact, there are more people who play Splatoon 2 than Splatoon 1. But yeah, that's my biggest problem with the fan base right now. Like, oh my god, it's taking forever. It's taking forever for Nintendo to come up with new updates, blah blah blah. But at the same time, they can't tell us everything. Another problem that's similar to the problem that I just talked about is why make a new game if you can just update the game? I think this one is more annoying than the one before. Like, honestly, why would you even ask that question? Why do people make games in the first place? What kind of fandom would it be if it only had like one game? And that's not okay. I can't really say that because there are plenty of huge fandoms out there that only have one game. Actually, I can't think of any. Oh yeah, Roblox. I don't think we have another game, but I think stuff like that. Yeah, that's not how you make games. You don't like in general make one game and just be like, oh, instead of making a new one because Nintendo needs to make money too. Not to say that they don't make a lot of money. They make a crap load of money because they're very popular and people buy their stuff. But the goal in life for a lot of people is just to make more money. Don't get angry at Nintendo for trying to do that. They're making a new game because people want a new game. Like, I kind of feel like it'd be boring if they just kept updating the second game. Like, what's the point of updating a game? In my opinion, what's the point of updating a game if you can make a new one? Sure, you'll be charging people money, but these people who are complaining about being charged money are the same people who would buy the game themselves, the same people who would spend their money on it. So I'm not really sure where the complaints are coming from. Another argument is that it's being advertised poorly, and I kind of agree with this one actually. Like it's the whole they're not showing us good stuff and they're showing us, the clothing brands and the emotes and the characters and the new hairstyles and stuff. But not necessarily. They are showing us some stuff from story mode. Definitely not anywhere near as much as they're showing us from the new brands and stuff. So I kind of agree with that one. But at the same time, you can only be given oh so much before just being completely spoiled. Nintendo doesn't want to spoil us. They want us to wait until September to fully experience the game. Which is another reason why I pre ordered it because I didn't want to have to watch playthroughs. I wanted to experience it myself. I mean, it's a kind of a good argument though. Like, I don't agree with the way they're advertising it. They're not showing us a reason to buy it, really. But we have a reason to buy it because we want to see what it's like. And you might think, well, we can just watch gameplays for free. If that's the case, if you feel that way, don't buy it then. Just watch gameplays. Like, I knew more about Splatoon before I started playing it. Like, I only started playing it for like less than like maybe like 2 months. I've only been playing Splatoon for like 2 months, and it's felt like way longer. But I've watched the game for a long time, so I know a lot about it. I'd say I don't really know about the lore other than like a few obvious things, but I know a lot about the gameplay, and I don't really care about the lore because I just like the game. I can easily say that Splatoon 2 is my favorite video game, and I'm one of Splatoon's biggest fans. But I'm a little disappointed with the advertising, only because it's not really compelling people to buy it much. But at the same time, I don't really agree with that argument myself because people are gonna buy the game. They're gonna buy the game because it's another Splatoon, and they're gonna buy the game because they want to try it out and because they can. So it not being advertised correctly is not gonna really change anything. People are still gonna buy it. And I was feeling a certain way because I was scared, like nobody's gonna buy the game, blah blah blah. But no, that's not the case. Splatoon is a pretty big game. People are gonna buy it, especially people who have played it. Mostly people who have played it, actually. Mostly people who won't play it probably will just buy the second one. I don't know. I don't know. I only bought the second game because I knew it and I had a Switch. I don't have a Wii U. And honestly, I wouldn't get a Wii U unless I have like a lot of money to spend. But I am proud to say that I have ordered the game and I'm really looking forward to September 9th. Like, I wish it was September 8th today so it could show up tomorrow. Like, drop a like on this video if y'all looking forward to Splatoon 3. And if you are not looking forward to it, then put something in the comment section. But I'm going to end this video right here. Nice talking to you guys.